Hello, how are you doing this week? Welcome back to another week of virtual learning. This week we are going to continue in our VR coding space, our A-frame coding platform, and we're going to learn to code advanced shapes. Reading through your discussion posts from this week, because I'm shooting this last week, um, it seemed like everybody was having the same struggles, which is just getting used to the idea of using a 3D coordinate plane. Now, to be honest, I am doing the lessons along with you, and I too am struggling with that. It's something that is completely new to us. Some of the other struggles that you had expressed were just the number of attributes that each shape has. And it's true, it is a bit cumbersome. It gets a little bit um, difficult at times. Just keep in mind that we have learned this year how to use white space, how to use indentation, how to use comments so that we can organize our code, keep it neat, and just make it a little bit more organized and easy to read. Remember that ultimately this A-frame world, this platform, is built in HTML, which was the very first language we learned how to use. So you want to keep in mind that all of those different strategies you used when you were coding then in our very first coding experience of Unit 2, you're going to continue to use now. And you can definitely do this. Though it's challenging, it's fun. I think it's fun. So we're going to continue on this week. The final scene that you are going to make is going to be taken as a quiz grade this week. So last week was our first time of making a scene, screenshotting it, and putting it into our notes. You're going to use that same sort of process, but this time you're going to get a separate grade for that in Pinnacle. Not just a completion grade, but a grade of your work. So you want to make sure that that is as polished as you can make it. So I want to go through everything this week and just make sure that we're all on the same page and we understand what to do. So if I go into my browser and our code homepage, in the assignments, I've been trying to keep everything along the same format each week just so that it's easy you as far as knowing what to expect, where to go, how to do the notes. I've been trying to keep it the same. So you're going to see right here week of April 20th through 24th, and then right here virtual reality 2.1. These are the discussion questions. So you don't want to answer these discussion questions before doing the lesson because the discussion questions are tied to the lesson. And there are 3 different questions that I'm asking you this week. So it's a busy week. You're going to want to kind of take this in chunks this week. You're probably not going to want to do it all in one day. The first part is going to be just logging in again. If you already have your account, you don't need to continually log in as far as like making a new account or anything like that. I'm going to, right here, it says click the link below. There's no link there yet because I'm making the video obviously right now. So Unit 2 is only one chapter. It's called Advanced Shapes. So you're going to go ahead, you're going to open the document. You're going to save it somewhere. You're going to open it up. And you're going to type in your answers in green or red font. So there's several things for you to do. When you're looking at, for example, 2.18 all the way down to 14, these are just the lessons where you're either coding something or you're interacting with the code and exploring it to try to learn more about how it works. Like I said, the final lesson, which is lesson 15, you're creating a scene and you need to upload that. Now, if we're taking a look at this unit 2, these are all of the different lessons. And I will tell you, I sat down yesterday and did every lesson, and it's a lot. Like I said, you're really going to want to chunk this throughout the week. You may get frustrated at times, as we do when we're coding, and unfortunately we're not together where we can debug each other's code. So I highly encourage you to share your code with friends, other kids in class if you need to, and you can also reach out to me. This is my teacher page that you're looking at right now, and you can see that I have a problem guide for all of these exercises. So as you're coding, if you're not getting something and you're super duper confused, you've walked away, you've come back, you've compared it to other codes, and you just cannot see your mistake or you can't figure it out, please reach out to me. And what I can do is screenshot the problem guide to you, and I can look at your code and see if we can figure it out. I had a couple of you reach out even last week as you were trying to figure out how to make those two planes lay up against each other, which was a struggle. Even for me, I struggled on that one for a couple of days. Reach out to me and I'm happy to help you guys. Just like when we're in class and I would lay my computer next to your computer and I would pull up an example, I will try to do that as best I can virtually. This is something completely new for all of us, so please do not hesitate to reach out. Once you are done with your notes, you're going to do the same process that you've been doing, where you do File, Save As, and then you're going to attach it to your Canvas page. I hope that you're all doing well. I say this every week, but I do hope that you're doing well. I got a new bicycle this week. It's awesome. It's a mountain bike, and I got a really dorky helmet with this visor that is polarized sunglasses, so I look like a super dork going around the neighborhood. And I wish we were together so I could show you a picture of how. I guess maybe I could put that into a. Maybe I'll make a discussion post out of that, or make it a flip grid and show you guys my cool bike, and you guys can comment about how dorky I am. But hopefully you're having some fun being at home. Like, really embrace this time. Go and try to learn something new. If you can, spend time with your family members. You know, we've been doing different things, puzzles, playing games, trying to make the most of it. I mean, you're home, you might as well try to make the most of it. But yeah, just don't hesitate to reach out on Remind, or you can reach me in my inbox here on Canvas, or you can email me at billy.dollins@browardschools.com. I miss you guys, and it seems like there's maybe hope we'll see each other before the end of the year. I hope. But if not, I will see you virtually again next week. Goodbye.